In a different direction, I was wondering if we could go back to a column you wrote 3 weeks ago, today, in fact, and revisit it, see if you've changed your mind at all. You wrote, Donald Trump's demagoguery is a gauge of America's demoralization. Do you still make that claim? Because Trump's been in the news a lot the last 3 weeks, surprising some people. Actually, why don't you start off, and again, I'm talking with David P. Goldman Spengler from Asia Times, 8times.com. David, can you explain how Donald Trump's demagoguery is a gauge of America's demoralization?
Illegal immigration is a problem, but it is not our big problem. More Mexicans have left America since 2008 than have come here. There's net negative immigration because the jobs aren't here. I'm against legal immigration. I'm for strict enforcement. But to blame our problems on illegal immigration, which Trump did very successfully, it was his breakthrough in terms of popularity, is demagoguery. Mm-hmm. And that is a very dangerous thing. When people turn around and look for some group of outsiders to blame as a scapegoat, that is an index of demoralization. And Mexican illegal immigrants, they are a problem, but they are not the source of our problems. It's not the main thing to worry about. Now, Trump says all kinds of things which I agree with. Mm-hmm. One thing which which helps make Trump popular, for example, is he doesn't carry Republican baggage for the Iraq War. I never would have been in Iraq. Mm-hmm. One of the reasons Obama has so much influence over this horrible Iran issue is he'll tell the opponent, it says, well, your alternative is war. You don't really have a better deal to offer. Norman Podhoretz in the Wall Street Journal last week said, unfortunately, Obama's right. The alternative is to bomb Iran. There isn't a better deal. That's a shimmer. So Trump is good on that, but this Mexican immigration thing really is demagogic, and it lowers the quality of political discourse.
Trump can't use the excuse that he's stupid, because there's no question he is not, and he knows better, is what I think you're saying here.
He's also advised by Roger Stone, who's one of the smartest Republican political operatives in business. I think Trump is doing this very professionally. I think he's smart. He knows exactly what he's doing. I think he's professionally advised. But what he's doing is nonetheless wrong.
Right. So it also cheapens his message elsewhere when he is giving something so inaccurate here, when he knows better, quite simply.
His message is a smart deal maker, can cut through all the baloney and come up with simple solutions to problems. And that's not the case. The biggest problem we have in the United States economy, which is 9/10 of our problem, is that we haven't really had any capital investment. We don't have business startups. We have more businesses dying than being started for the first time since the numbers were kept in the 1980s. Our level of capital investment, by my measure, is 15% below where it was in 2007. This is really bad stuff. So, of course, we've got no productivity. We have no wage gains. The source of the problem is an anti-investment environment coming from tax and regulatory policy in the Obama administration, and turning that around would require radical changes, rollback of regulation, fiscal incentives to risk-taking and investment, and the Republicans don't seem to be focusing on this because it sounds too complicated to explain to the voters.
Right.